Good morning. I'm gonna do an engine prep, which is gonna allow me to do the top part of this engine. Um, Clean it with degreaser. And since he have dual canister air filters, I'm gonna cover everything up with this plastic bag to make sure no water or moisture get inside the canister. He told me he has a big old turbo on here. So there's the turbo. I try my best to take all the safety precautions when I'm doing someone's engine. The last thing I want to do is be responsible for a car that ran fine before I did the engine clean, and now the engine doesn't want to start. Maybe spin over a bunch of times but won't start. Okay, I'm showing you how the top of the motor look. And after I do this motor, I'm gonna clean his rims. Step over here and let y'all see how his rims look. I'm just gonna do the driver's side of how the rims look. I cleaned these rims about 2 weeks ago on this car for my coworkers. Do those exhaust pipes too with acid. I'm gonna demonstrate my way on how to do a clay bar. A lot of people got their own way, their own method, their own chemicals that they use to do a clay bar. Uh, Run a clay bar over a whole car, and so I'm not saying my way is better than anybody else's way. I'm just saying my way didn't work for me. Now for a little history on me and for how long I've been doing clay bars, clay barring cars. I started clay barring cars in 2007. I worked at a dealership that sold Porsches, Audis, Mercedes, and Volvos. And clay bar was a must with this dealership. It was written inside the detail handbook. Not only just clay barring, but all engine steam cleans had to be done with the car running. Now I had a problem doing engines with the car running, so I discussed my feelings with the director on that, and I also discussed my feelings on not using a clay bar. I started detailing in 1980. Here it is, 2007. We talking about 27 years later, and someone telling me I got to clay bar every car that I do. I was using the wood pad to get all my cars smooth. I didn't need a clay bar, and I gave a demonstration to the uh, what was it, director of the detail department. And I proved to him that I could make a car smooth without using the clay bar. And he agreed that if I could prove it to him, I wouldn't have to use the clay bar. After I proved it to him, he told me, okay, I'm gonna, uh, I'm gonna not have you run the cars when you do the motors. And if you have a car where it don't snort and a technician have to work on it, we're gonna charge you going rate. You would not get an employee discount on any cars that got something to do with the motors because you didn't go by our handbook protocol. He said before it's doing clay bars, you're gonna have to clay bar every car that you do. And he said that's cutting it like 50-50. I'm letting you do what you used to doing. That's not running cars while you do the motor. And but I'm gonna hold you responsible for every car come through here that you work on that's gonna have to be clay barred. Peace.